Welcome everyone to Mineshafts and Monsters, the first ever pack to recommend me less RAM. Yeah, this pack actually recommended me to use less than 14 gigs, which is weird, but this mod pack is basically an RPG-styled mod pack with various different quests, dungeons, and structures to explore. There are different factions, there's a reputation for the faction, and overall, it is one of the most immersive mod packs when it comes to the terrain and also the quest line. So, let's get right into this. Going over the biomes, there are a ton of biomes. So much biomes that you can even remove one of the biome mods just to give you more FPS. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because biome mods might be one of the key things that are lagging your game. If you do experience some lag, there are better default biomes, all the biomes to go, biomes of plenty, variety of different biome mods here and there. I think there's some mods such as Autumnity that has additional biomes to them. This biome right here is from one of those side biome mods that offer a few biomes. You know, you can remove a lot of these biome mods to make your FPS a lot better. There's so many biomes in this, and there's so many things that like improve upon the biomes. Like, look at how many flowers there are. There are so many flowers. The resource pack even adds on to the textures and scenery of, you know, this pack, and it's just overall one of the best looking mod packs in terms of the scenery, greenery, and shrubbery. Let's go over to some structures. So the repurposed structures, the Stoneholm villages, kobolds, and a variety of different side village mobs. Oh yeah, and also Tiles of the Wild, of course. And just a whole bunch of different structure mods accommodates with a whole lot of dungeon mods. And to go over the dungeon mods, it's a whole lot of stuff. It's Wesley's Dungeons, it's all the dungeon mods from the Dungeon Lights, the dungeon, you have the Dungeons Plus, Dungeons Enhanced, Dungeon Mobs, Stalwart Dungeons, and a lot of the Illager stuff, the Savage and Ravage, and Graveyard stuff. There's just so many structures and dungeons to cover that, you know, a lot of the dungeon mods are listed, and there's probably way more that I'm missing. It's just a whole lot of structures to your game. And to add on to the variety of structures, you also have the mobs. The Danny's expansion is one of these mods, and there's also Alex mobs, and there's a whole lot of mobs regarding hostile mobs. Once again, they're all listed on the screen in front of you. There's just so many of everything that it's hard to really say what mods are in here, aside from the ones that you can visually see and the ones that you can probably look at the mod list and like point out real quick. But yeah, Ice and Fire, Feywild, Untamed Wilds, they all add in mobs to face. You can even tell what's a hostile mob and what's a friendly mob by looking at the bar and seeing if it's red or green. But obviously you kind of need to be up close to see if it's red or green to begin with. So if you really feel like taking that chance, go ahead. Alright, now let's look at some of the equipment that you can find. So obviously you have the stuff on the better default biomes, as I said before. So like you have extra arrows, and you also have reliquary. So there's some stuff there. Apotheosis adds in a new way of enchanting. There's a whole side thing called tools and weapons and armor. I don't know what mod this is from, but there's this to obviously, you know, find and make. You can find all the recipes for these within the just enough items, and you can also see what things are made from. So let's say aquamarine chest plates, aquamarine. You can, if you find an aquamarine in some area, you can right click on it to see what it makes and left click on it to see what it comes from. So there's that. But yeah, there's just so many things, from sophisticated backpacks to Cataclysm, which adds in insane armor and weapons, to just a variety of different things. You can even find stuff from Danny's expansion, such as the antique armor set, which are from, I believe, the walking armor people. Oh, and there's also paragliders. But in general, these plus other mods within this mod pack adds a very rewarding experience for when you defeat and conquer dungeons. So, with that all said and done, I guess we can go over something that I usually forget to go over in mod packs, but there's also Project MMO, which means that there's MMO stats and skills, which I don't know if they have it in a way where some things require a certain MMO to use, but Project MMO basically adds in a level of system for when you do a certain thing, it would probably equate to that something. Which also, I just want to say, there are a whole lot of monsters that are spawning in right now. Wow. It looks like at nighttime, there's a whole lot of mobs that you can find that are not the friendliest of folk. And there's so many mobs from different mods that you can easily see why it's so hard to cover all of them. Alright, welcome to Nether, where if you thought the whole outside experience of the overworld was dangerous, just wait till you get to the Nether. I already see 5 to 10 things that can probably kill you as soon as I enter the Nether. Take a look at this. This is a rare castle that you can find within your world. Fortunately, I actually spawned inside of this castle, and wow, you can see why it is very, very dangerous. You even have these like weird, I don't know what they are, but like there's like spore guys, and there's just so many mobs and improved vanilla mobs that are very dangerous and detrimental to your health. These guys have like some sort of wings on them as well, which don't quote me on this, but I believe they can have the same ability as an elytra or like a flying ability for them. You also have some hell spawns. Oh, whoa. There's also some custom, I think this is from a data pack, where you can find these guys roaming around. The only reason why I think these are from data packs is because when I try to get the actual, like, mob, clearly it's not available. And it's attacking me, so I'm pretty sure it's from a data pack. In general, this Nether is insane. Alright, and finally, we are going to go over to the end. Now, you might be wondering why I'm in a castle, and that is right, gamers, it is the End Remastered mod. I'm sorry for saying that, I'm not going to say gamers again. Okay, so at the moment, I'm trying to find the end area. There's supposed to be an end portal frame, which, if you collected a bunch of eyes and everything from the dungeon chest, you should be able to fill in a frame, a portal frame found in this castle, which is located a whopping 24,000 blocks away. At least this castle is. Yours could be located even further, and in general, this is a ridiculous castle to find within your world. Okay, so I genuinely cannot find the portal frame in this place. Last time I checked out this place, usually there's a portal area that you can put in all of the stuff. Is it down here? No. Okay. So, yeah, it's strange because usually there is an area where they have a portal room, and it's probably still here. It's so hard to find within this castle. Unless, never mind, I found it. So anything that looks like this is probably where the portal area is, and here it is. You have to get a variety of different eyes. There's around 16 different eyes, I think, and you have to get like 12 of those eyes. So I'm gonna go into game mode creative, and I'm gonna show you the eyes that I'm talking about. Alright, so the eyes that I'm referring to are the ones from here to here. The old eye, rogue eye, nether eye, cold eye, corrupted eye, magic, black eye, lost eye, wither eye, and crystal eye, guardian eye. So you have to put in all of these ones inside of here. I believe they purposely gave you extra eyes just to make sure that if you do miss one of the eyes, at least there's another eye that you can put in to replace it. But then again, I looked at the eyes, and there's actually not that many that I thought there were. So yeah, but either way, as soon as you got all of the eyes placed around, you're missing one key thing, and that is the powered core. And the way to get the powered core is you have to craft this: diamonds, lapis, gold, and emerald around a core with redstone dust. And to make the core, it is a good bit of stuff. You need a Talos Heart from Greek Fantasy, Starlit Crusher Trophy, the Alchemist Trophy, and the Summoner Trophy from Blue Skies, and then Netherite Ingot and Obsidian. So it is a lot of stuff, and you do need to go through some of the mods in order to craft the core. They actually did use a craft tweaker recipe to make this, and some other stuff that use craft tweaker recipes as well. So make sure to check the just enough items just to make sure that you know what you're crafting. But now we are in the end, and the end dimension, it's very, very interesting. There's a whole lot of coal ore. And the reason for this is, I guess, it's a new way of mining for resources. Purple geode. You also have the thalicium ore, and a variety of different ores that you can only get in the end. And as you can see, the towers are different. The actual portal here is different. Very, very interesting tweak design that they made regarding the end fight. I believe the Ender Dragon is still the exact same. And let's go over to the outer end. And the outer end, I do believe, has the better end. Biomes. Take a look at the outer end. It is super, super cool. And the better end biomes mixed with a whole bunch of other end biomes, I believe, provides a nice and interesting atmosphere. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to check out the mod pack. I purposely didn't go over everything, not only because there's just so many different things, but also because it is a huge, massive mod pack that I honestly think that everyone watching this video don't know what they're in for when they're playing this mod pack. It's such a cool mod pack. You know, it's very nice to explore this mod pack going in almost completely blind. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and goodbye.